So there's a vast amount of information. In other words, it is like the world and you're trying to draw a map. You can only use a limited volume of information to grasp the understanding because your brain can't absorb everything. So inside of your brain, you've got a map, but there's very little of the fullness. And that very little, there's a number attached to it, 7 plus minus 2 bits. So what is the first thing your brain does to reduce this volume of data? The very first thing your brain does, it deletes. Have you ever put in your car keys down somewhere? Very obvious. And then an hour later, I don't know where I put it. It's gone. And you search and you search. And it just, where did that information go? Your brain deleted it. Is it relevant? Yes. Who of you guys like reading? Anybody like reading? Come on, please put your hands up. I love readers. Come on, reading is one of the best things we can do. Who's read a great book and somewhere in one of the pages, whilst you're reading, fascinated by the story, your brain goes, I have no idea what I just read. And you're going to start paging back a little bit to find your space. Who's had that experience? What happened to that information? You were focused. Your brain deleted. Who's ever, was that relevant, important information? Yes, that's what you thought, but your brain still deleted. Who's ever traveled, and especially if you travel on the same route to work sometimes, who's ever arrived at your destination and you went, how did I get here? And you got no memory of the last 30 minutes. And you were sober doing that. It's like, phew, gone. Ever had that experience? Where did that information go? Have you ever been in a conversation with someone you admire, someone you love, someone's talking about interesting stuff? I know. I've been married to a beautiful, amazing, gorgeous woman for 37 years. I really enjoy it. I enjoy having conversations with her. But there have been times when I'm listening to her and I'm going, oh, no idea what you just said. And she'll say, are you not listening? I'm going, well, clearly not. I thought I was. Ever had that? Who's had that? Come on, come on. Or even if you watch a movie. I mean, I love watching I like weird stuff. So I sometimes I'll watch a movie and the wife says, wow, that was amazing. I said, what? I'm looking at the screen. I'm mesmerized. I'm right there in it. Oh, what? What do you mean you didn't see it? You got to rewind. Brain deleted. Can I teach my brain to choose what to delete and what not to delete? Yes, you can. You need to understand that the brain deletes information. It has no choice but to delete. If it did not delete, we would go bonkers. We would go insane. When I coach my clients, coaching is conversation. Here's what I need to grasp now. In what my client says to me, there's going to be a lot of valuable points, a lot of information that's going to be relevant to the coaching process, that when they explain to me what's happened or what their struggle or challenge or your goal is, they are going to delete. I'm going to teach you guys a technique how to hear when information is being deleted so that I can ask relevant and good questions. Yes? Does it make sense? Number one. Number two, when I communicate with my coaching client, there's a strong probability that some of the things I say might be deleted by my client. In fact, some valuable information before it comes out of my mouth might be deleted by me and by my client. So when I communicate, I need to do what's called backtrack frames. I need to ensure that did the fullness of this conversation take place? Was it, absorbed, and did the client get it? Even me as a trainer, when I teach something that's vital, that's important, I need to ensure that my class gets it, that you actually hear it. So what I do, I change the way I speak to emphasize. I start enunciating like a mother that's the learning of the child, because you didn't clean the room. I start changing the way I speak so that the brain is more active, focused. I repeat some of the things, not in exactly the same way, but from a slightly different angle. What am I doing? I'm ensuring deletion hasn't happened of vital information. As a coach, I need to understand deletion. Ladies, when it's Saturday afternoon and your hubby's sitting in front of the TV with a remote in the hand and he's watching a sports game, please appreciate that his brain can only handle 7 plus minus 2 bits of data. The TV, the game, and the remote is enough for the brain. When you communicate with him, he's going to delete what you are saying. When that happens, go to him, hug him, kiss him on the forehead and say, I'm so grateful your brain did not explode. Because if you had to listen to me as well, it probably would have happened. Okay. Is that okay, guys? You got it? Does it make sense, deletion? Or have you deleted everything I said? Let's prove deletion here quickly. Can anybody repeat word for word what I've said over the last 5 minutes? Where did that info go? Can anybody repeat word for word what I said over the last 2 minutes? Where did that info go? It's not a matter of concentrating. We are always concentrating. It's a word someone came up with, I don't grasp, because it actually has no meaning. It is not concentrating. It is what are you focused on? Where is your 7 plus minus to direct it? I've got a very interesting thing here. If you're a teacher, a trainer, a speaker, a leader, and you communicate with other human beings, please appreciate it's a natural functionality of the human brain to delete. If what's going to come out of your mouth is so important that the earth will stop turning on its axis, that we will all fizzle up and become unicorn dust. If what you're going to say is so vital that the earth will come to an end, if that employer, that person, or whoever you're saying it to doesn't hear it, ensure that they don't delete. Say it in such a way that they hear it. We love blaming others. Yeah, but you're not listening to me. Well, probably not, because there's something else interesting in me enough to absorb the 7 plus minus 2. If someone is not listening to you, it's not their fault. It's a natural phenomena of the brain to delete. If someone is not listening to you, what if you alter the way you're communicating?
Visit actionfactory.co.za to find out more. Change your mind. Change your mind.